Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this. Risco in Tokyo coming at you with some more Binding Isaac Rep, baby. Actually, it's Rep. I know. I mean, like, we did Rep last week. We're in the kind of the middle stages of, you know, we don't know it's, we haven't started the new long form yet, but it's Rep. I'm doing it. Do we actually have, like, the right freaking tags for once? What is this wackiness? We actually have the right tags? I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. Okay, good. Here we are. Where were we? I don't know. Doing stuff. We did have some good runs last time, so let's continue on with the tradition of good runs by playing Tainted Jacob. I think we'll do Tainted Jacob. Which means I should actually finish this cigarette first, because, like, I started a cigarette, and that was a mistake. Because I need to be nimble, which is already hard enough, because my fingers are a mess right now. Which sounds ominous, and it is, but I'm also drinking coffee, so, you know, there's that. We're getting wired up. As wired up as I ever get, which is not, like, very. Oh, it's grows out of a crack in the sidewalk like a cute little tree, reclaiming the land for nature. I love it. I would like more of that. It is wonderful to see you, Quill. I hope that you are doing exceptionally well tonight. Hope that life is giving you no shit. What is it about Isaac that brings the Kirby crackle? I don't know. I'm gonna do my best to ignore it. Let's just ignore the Kirby crackle. I think Isaac is just wonky. I think Isaac delights in being the wonk. I hate that for us, but it is true. But it is wonderful to see you. I am glad that you are doing well. Blah! Doing well. Got the first kids refusing to use my name today. Assholes. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that they are assholes. Shots be down. What am I gonna do with my life? I mean, wait, what? Oh fuck! Y'all are chunking bombs at me? How did you wind up handling that? A couple of the regulars who are shitty at me for refusing to jump to their everyone. Well, I mean, double fuck them, honestly. I think that's not even advice, that's just kind of like a life rule. But when you've got students that are kind of like bucking against you like that, do you have like a method of kind of dealing with them? That's one thing I generally didn't have. I deal with that more at my current job than I did when I was teaching, just because of the nature of mostly teaching adults. Oh, fuck me, yes. Love it. Just insisted. The vast majority use it so they'll fold to peer pressure eventually. For once, peer pressure coming in and doing a good thing. Love to see it. Isaac, don't Kirby crackle me like this. I don't need that shit. You couldn't even give me a single red heart? Why, game, we need to talk, game. I mean, honestly. This is just rude. Oh, fuck you! Oh my god! Oh, The bomb bounced in the explosion off another bomb, and then it blew me up. I deserve that for letting myself get down so low. You know what? You know what? As a rare treat... Oh, fuck this. As a rare treat, I'll do a double Tainted Jacob run. Because I like the Tainted J. That sounds like a horror movie about weed. And I am here for it. Do you dare smoke the Tainted J? I do. I double dare. I double dog dare, motherfucker. I will smoke your tainted J. Now it's starting to sound more like an innuendo, and I don't like that. So we're gonna hold off on that one for the nonce. Os! Floppable! Wonderful to see you. Hope you are well. Hope that life is treating you kindly. As always. That it's not giving you any more shit than you feel like you can deal with. Tainted J sounds like a horror movie about a DJ tormented by a slasher/stalker. It could be. It could absolutely. It could be that. I'm willing to go that far. As long as it's not Return of the Living Dead 5, I think, was Rave to the Grave, which was an awful movie. Just absolute dog shit. Also, we're already in ghost form, and that's a problem for us, honestly. That's... Fuck. Thank you. We did not need to be in ghost form unless we're becoming the ghost-faced killer form. Oh, this is dangerous. So I'm gonna do it. Oh, fuck. This is such a mistake. This is such a mistake. It worked! It worked! I'm a genius! I am a super genius. Something like that. As long as it's not like a Tainted J and Silent Bob Strikes Back, then I think we should be okay. Made such a broken build in Vampire Survivors that it'll eventually crash my PC. I love that. Ish. Ish, because it doesn't really take much to crash my PC, and I always worry when it does happen. But that kind of build... Os! Wasby! Wasby, it is lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well tonight. It's been a while. Not as long as it was the last time, but it's still been a while, and it is good to have you here. It does sound like a you win button. You nerfed my health so that I could get range. Why would you do that? Why are you so cruel to me? I'm doing pretty well actually today. I saw a friend, and they are extremely good people. And they made for me, apropos of just being friends, a handmade rabbit. Oh, fuck me sideways. They made me a handmade rabbit slash hand puppet that looks Stitch Punk as fuck, and I fully expect to see it like leaning over me with a knife one of these nights, and I'm here for that. I want that energy in my life because it's very me kind of energy. Oh shit! Oh, we were like frozen there for a second. I hated that. Are you telling me a hand made this rabbit? I mean, the hand was connected to a body. This wasn't like an idle hands thing. Crappy 1992 horror movie with Oz from Buffy the Vampire Slayer? I think Idle Hands was 92. I could be wrong. It was amazing, and it was so kind, and I just did not expect it. And it was just like, even if there had been no rabbit involved, it would have still been a lovely day seeing my friend. They're very cool people. Have been just an immense support to me in moving to Tokyo. I mean, I met them in Tokyo, and we've become friends since. But my life in Tokyo would have been far lonelier and much more difficult if they hadn't been a part of it. So, oh shit. Oh goodness! Oh fudge! It was a poop! It was a little itty bitty poop! And it killed me. Okay, last Tainted J run. I'm gonna make this one work. I'm gonna get the Tainted J, and if very low probability chance, but if it doesn't work, I will do a daily run, and we'll see how we do against the world, which will probably be pretty good because A, we're playing on console, which has a smaller player base, and B, the daily should be turning over like right now. We get it early in Japan, so we can get like a score on the scoreboard before anybody's played yet. Death by Poop is the name of my next death metal band. I mean, I think you might wanna, like, I feel like for death metal you kind of want to spice it up with like maybe death by feces, but they would spell it with an A, like old school, to go with the gothic script. Exsanguination through faces? Maybe? we could do better. We could spice this. Like fecal asphyxiation? Would that be it? Is that the winner? Oh my god, floppable! That's good. Floppable, that's a good one. That's better than mine. We should just be excretional a word? Fuck no, does it matter? Nah. It's death metal. It doesn't have to be a word as long as it sounds fancy. I'm pretty sure, right? Like, death metal is the fanciest of rock genre. Now, if we take the Teleport 2.0 and the broken remote, that means we would teleport every time that we teleport, which I think gets into like an MTV Pimp My Ride type of deal. Teleport 2.0 is actually pretty good, but we need easy ways to recharge it, which we do not have at the moment. Oh, we didn't have a charge. Oof. This will take us to the secret. Well, that's interesting. Usually that would take us to the first secret room first. The way that Teleport 2.0 works is that it'll always take you to a room that you haven't been to. If you can find ways to get extra charges and you're willing to clear off the entire map, you can get that to cycle you through both the devil or angel deal depending, and the error room on each floor, which can you can really like power up a run that way, but it does mean that you need to be fully clearing like every floor. You have to go to every room, and that's kind of a pain in the ass after a while. So we're likely not gonna do that, is what I'm saying. But if it works out, if we ever get like a floor where we've got a bunch of charges just sitting around, we might do that. Os Hive, are you joining us for our death metal naming extravaganza? Also, let me read this. Extirpated through exsanguination, excremental execution. Oh my god, excremental execution. Ooh, it's so good. It's so good. We could, I mean, we could make Poopapalooza We could get this off the ground and into the pipes. Now, because of the format of like how you've put that, I honestly don't know if that's a thing or if that's a joke, because it totally could go either way. Like, now that I more fully read the sentence, it's like, what, that could actually be a Gore Grind song. It's a joke. I love the fact that I could not tell. That cheers me immensely. And that's not a joke. I don't know. We should go to the shop. I feel like the shop is a good idea. Damn it. I would love to have... This is not going to pay out with 15, but we could try. Because getting our choice of getting our choice of boss items is... Fuck. That's nice. Now we just have to survive and make this work. You and the Captain and Tennille making this happen. Hive, are you doing well today? Is life being kind to you? It better be being kind to you, or else I will be much wroth. That's wroth with a W, like the cool kids spell it. Oh, what a waste. Well, I guess that was maybe revenge on the poop that hit us the last time and killed us. Going to have to drop off in a bit to avoid a migraine, but said hi since I wasn't asleep before your stream time. Hive, please. Please. I do not want you to have a migraine. I am super glad that you dropped in. It's good to hear that you're living and breathing. And you're always welcome for as long as you can, but, migraines are not to be fucked with. So that's Squirrel's orders, and you know how seldom I do that. Honestly, this is what you give me. You give me Too Spooky. Too Spooky is a trash tier item. I mean, it's free, so sure. Glad to see everyone. Glad to see you all, no matter how fleeting. Yes. Yes, it is always good to see you, and I'm always glad to see you, even if it do be fleeting, and sometimes it do be. That room sucked. This was fabulous, but we do not want to fight the angel, so we're not gonna fight the angel, because that would be a mistake. And I'm not here for the mistakes. Alright, we are now officially Too Spooky. This does not really help us at all, but we've got a spoopy face now. Doobie fleeting is when the blunt doesn't last. That's good. Y'all are on fire tonight? What the fuck? Like, is something in the water? Cause it's like, it's been bangers the whole time? I don't know how you do that. But please continue. Or not. If you feel like that puts extra pressure on you, you don't gotta continue, but like, if you got it in the tank. Before I go, there is legitimately a song called Fecal Forgery. So we could totally do that festival. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fecal Forgery. Like, okay. I'm just gonna leave this open to the floor. I'm not gonna ask Hive to answer this question because they're on their way out. But would that be like, would you be forging something with faces? Like the Mona Lisa, but painted in shit? Or would you be trying to pass off one pile as having had come from another person? Like, this is not my faces. I would not shit right here. Of course. Who would do that? I think it was Bob. Bob left this shit on your desk. Flopple says, not gonna lie though, all joking about Metal aside, I've been listening to way too much old Nick lately. They're like real raw black metal meets dungeon synth meets absurdist humor about vampires. Kinda love that. Now, like, when you say dungeon synth, because I feel like there are a lot of possible dungeon subtypes. Like, is this like a Saw style dungeon? Is this a S&M boudoir style dungeon? I don't know if boudoir and dungeon go in together in the same sentence, but we could do that. Is it like, oh my god, so it's actually like, because that was the third choice, was like, is this like D&D style dungeon, and should we let them know that Hasbro might be dropping the hammer on them? Because I guess Hasbro's doing like a thing with copyright these days. Because Hasbro's got a Has. I missed a couple other things. Spend half my day pretending to not know anything as a joke, so clearly I'm having a comedy day. Okay, like I'm glad that this is the timing. Because fine form and fettle, which I think is supposed to be a good thing. Like, you want your fettle to be fine. Synth metal for nerds. That could be a lot. Do they have a song called Head of Vecna? Wait, is that what the thing was called? Like the Hand of Vecna, and then there was the joke item where the dude chops off his own head to make like a magical item thing? Is that Vecna? Fudge. No, I don't remember. They have an EP called Haunted Loom! Now, are the 5 exclamation points part of the title? Because if so, that's amazing. Yes! Yes, I love that. Okay, this room can just eat my entire ass. All of it? Just eat a peach, dude. Room designer, fuck off. Fuck off and die forever. Seriously, fires are too good for you. One of them owns a record label that openly hates fascists. Like, that's a good sign. Especially in death metal. That's a very good sign to have. Look up the music video for Obsessed with a Door That's Been Haunted by 243 Ghosts. It's very specific. And I'm here for it. Is that like... It doesn't have anything to do with House of Leaves, but I feel like it should. Like, you could play that together with 5.5 Minute Hallway by Poe. When you get to the dancing skeleton and untextured guitars. Wait, did I feel like I missed some connective tissue there. Hidunda, how you doing? Wonderful to see you as always. Are you Genki? If you're not Genki, it's okay. You don't have to be Genki, but I hope that you've got some Genk. I know that you've kind of going through it with the oh, for fuck's sakes, this thing has got to go. You are just a regenerating bomb, and I hate that for us. I hate that for everybody. You said you've been kind of going through it with the energy demands for work. Just finished my Half-Life Gameathon. How many Half-Life games do you have to play? Because there's only like the 4, right? I'm all ganked up. Love it. Here for it. iTunes, could you stop fucking with me? Like, I would love you to do that. I don't remember my account password, and I'm likely not gonna remember it, but if you could just like stop reminding me to sign in when I can't, because I find that very rude. Everyone's like, yeah, do two-factor authorization. Two-factor authorization, you gotta do that. And like, yeah, it's good for security until you change phone numbers, and then you're kind of fucked. Ah, Jesus. What smells like burning pencils? Honestly, though. I played through Half-Life 2, Episode 1 and 2, and Black Mesa, the cool Half-Life 1 community remaster. Okay. So, like, how chunky is that? Like, is that like an 8-hour project, or are you looking at like a couple of days? That's a couple of days all up. Alright. They were played over 2 weekends. Okay, so that is a bit of a sizable time investment. Oh god. Oh fuck! Stop, please! Oh shit, they're gonna give us... Okay, do we take Brimstone? Or do we take my Shadow? I feel like the game is trolling us with this option. Like, what even? Game? Oh, for fuck's sakes. I don't even want either of these. Just turn me into a ghost. Sure. Black Mesa and Half-Life 2 are a weekend each. The episodes are 4 to 5 hours. Gotcha. That's not without weight. That is, as they say, sizable. Why do you do this, game? Like, I swear. It's as though you hate me? Sure. Like, I don't know what, if anything, chocolate milk does with Brimstone, but, you know, it could be lovely. Ghetto! Oh wait, but we could... Oh, Alice, how you doing? Is life being good to you? It better be being good to you, or else, I will say dirty things about life. I'll be like, life, you're a jerk. That didn't really... I feel like I should have given a little bit more punch to that. I didn't really give that the punch that it deserved. Oh, fudge. We don't have any more keys. I hate that for us. Oh god, spiders. Why? Holy shit. Like, we are just shooting a giant beam of doom? Writing a dirty limerick about life's mum in a truck stop bathroom? I would not do that. Quill! It's not life's mum's fault. My beef is with life. I'll write a dirty limerick about life. Life's mum is just a working girl trying to make her way. Oh, for fuck's. We don't even have to do a full charge on Brimstone anymore? Oh my god. What is this? Is that what chocolate milk does? I love it. I think it's possible that this one might be the one. I'm sleepy and mean today. That's a mood. That's a mood. It's understandable. I'm sure Life's mum would see it in her heart to forgive ya. I didn't like that. That was spoopy. Oh my god, we're just like this giant face cannon that we've got going for us here. This is amazing. I am here for all the face cannons. We no longer need range, so nuts to you. I swear something smells like burning pencils, and I could kind of do without it. Because now I'm like looking around like, did I drop like a hot cherry on something and it just managed to survive for an hour before it started to burn things? That doesn't make sense. That's not how physics works. Make sure to double check your stove if you have any. I do have a stove. And your wall plugs? Wait, what? Why would my wall plugs be... Oh, fudge! Oh, crumbs. Now we're in the danger zone. I hate that. I hate that for us. I can check my wall plugs, though. I will make sure to do that. I mean, I hadn't been aware that electrical fires smelled like... burning pencil shavings, but I also, while I know very well what burning pencil shavings smells like, I don't know that I know what an electrical fire smells like. So, you know, I'm more than willing to be wrong about that. Although for obvious reasons I'd like to not be wrong about that, because I would like to still have an apartment and not a burnt pile of ash. This is terrible. We did not need to become ghost form right now. Although, oh god, okay. Disco, you gotta get your stuff in gear here. We could abuse this. Well, it's not really an abuse. Oh no, a range down. Oh, danger. Oh, didn't like that. Oh, we have no keys. Fuck. But we do have bombs. Now, it's gonna be funny in that Alanis Morissette style ironic if we die with full health, because that is the nature of Tainted J. Do I even want to look? No, honestly I don't. I mean, it's quite possible that was amazing, but... Doobie 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 doop. Alright, we can do this. We are skilled practitioners of the Isaac arts. We have it in us. Oh god. Okay, well, we almost had it demon in us. That was unnecessary. I hate that. Hate everything about that. Oh, but Bisco, say, what if you peep the shop? Oh, for fuck's sakes. That just the rudeness. This game sometimes, folks, I swear this game is just unnecessarily rude. Simply uncalled for. Okay, we need to beat this boss without getting hit. And that's not impossible. Okay, now we need to...
Holy card.
Holy card. I don't think the holy card will save us from asshole, unfortunately. Emperor is nice. Yeah, we'll stick with Emperor. Holy shit! Well, now we have to live. Now this is absolutely necessary because now we have Mom's Knife Brimstone, which is absurd. Give me speed down? Not what we're looking for, no. Are there any batteries on the floor? There are not, so we will go. This could be, like... We've got, like, the little dead kid following us, and that's never any fun. But, on the other hand, we are, we just are an orbital death satellite. And I'm here for that. Also, I think this sorts our tears problem. Oops, I just vomited about 12,000 knives directly into your face. How do you like them apples? Are they delicious? Are they lovely? It's okay if you're not here for that, if that's not your action. Because I will still vomit these apples directly into your face. And by apples, I mean knives. The word that we're looking for is knives. Fuck it. Take it. Oh, fudge! We have no keys. That's not cool. Vomiting knives does imply ingesting knives. I mean, you're not wrong. I read a Clive Barker book with a guy that, it was less ingesting knives and more ingesting razor blades, but, he was big on that. And I think he might have been a zombie, but he didn't know. But he was also really gross, so probably not going to go down that primrose path too far. He was more gross than just the eating knives thing. Did your last stream end in unexpectedly early? It kind of did. We ended up... give me a second, brain meats aren't working. We had a stream crash when I tried to save my level. We got back up, but we did lose like about 10 minutes. Went to get a drink, came back, and it was gone. So you probably came back during like the little chunk where we were down. We did get the stream back up, but it just took a little bit. Also, that sucked. I was not happy about it, because it was a very nice stream. And I hate having to have like part A and part B streams, because I can't stitch them together. What happened? Like we were in create mode, and we were in create mode, and I was saving to go to test it out in play mode, and the screen went completely black, and the PlayStation was kind of like semi-shut down, and I was like, well, that's a problem. So I hit the PS button to actually like restart the PlayStation, and it just went to a maroon screen, which has never happened before. It was kind of frightening. So I ended up actually having to like hard shut down the PlayStation through the power button, or not the power button, but actually like yanking the cable out. It was not good, as the kids say. Oh, for fuck's sakes, really? You gotta... Why would you do that, game? That's just rude. It's definitely like the worst crash that I've had. Not surprised if it crashed in create mode. Well, like, the thing is, like, we weren't doing anything weird. Like, we weren't, like, glitching anything out. We hadn't maxed out the thermometer or anything. It was just, like, it was a very light create. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I was, as they say, displeased. I kind of want to go for the Jera, but they gave me range. Why, game? Sometimes you are just the blurst. I feel like this is the first crash that we've had in a hot minute, though. I wish I knew what the particular issue was this time.
Relax.
I will not relax, game. Don't tell me to relax. You can't make me. Oh my god. Wait, Disco, like, why did you do that? That was not... You did bad. Made a transition comparison pick for the day, and the effect is kinda good. I'm... This is like a transition comparison pic of yourself and not like a screen transition in a video game. I was doing a lot of editing today, so I kind of have that bit of confusion. Also, very happy to hear that. Okay, good. Also, like, that's double super awesome. I'm glad that you feel comfortable enough with how things are going to do that. My only, oh my, Risco, could you not do that? What you're doing is that's not the way to do it. The only transition pick I've been comfortable with making has been with LBP Sackthing characters. It was a good pick, but it's not really the same, you know? Since changing my name, it's been easier. I love that. This is all just like really cool. I feel more like the old me is someone I knew. That seems like a fairly healthy way to look at it. Des says, check out Fall Guys, it's fun, especially with other silly things like grabbing and throwing. Doing silly things like grabbing. Okay. I may do that, Des. I don't... Fall Guys is not on my current menu, but it is something to keep in mind. I'm not averse to Fall... I was gonna say I'm not averse to Fallout, and that would be wrong. That would be a lie, because I'm extremely averse to Fallout. This is the last devil deal that you give me? Satan? You douche? I hate you, Satan. Come here. Apparently Fall Guy was going to be called Stumblechum. Wait. Like, is that a serious for real? Because that's an amazing name. Stumblechums is a great name. Why? I mean, Fall Guys is a good name too. I'm not necessarily throwing dirt on it for that, but like Stumblechums? That's got charm. That's got grace. There's a ripoff Stumble Guys on mobile. Stumble Guys. Okay, we need to not take any more damage, I think. How about we not take any more damage? Chums is a bit more genderless. This is true. Fall Guys is free to play with Fortnite-esque trappings, but yeah, it's a fun game. The Fortnite-esque trappings are that's like all the costuming. Chums could be a better name. Chums is a wonderful name. And it reminds me of Sharkbait. And I just noticed that we've got 69 coins. Nice. I may refuse to pick up any more coins, just to preserve it. just go full into the meme. Okay, you douche! Is this my punishment? Is this my punishment? For having fun with 69 coins, you turn me into a ghost? And now I have to fight Isaac as a ghost? And I only have 3.5 damage? Why? Isao. Isao. Why though? I only sold your coat of many colors, and I got some stew for it? Gravitationally held, vertically traveling beings. I mean, at least it's very precise. Wasby, that's a name with precision. Oh fuck. Okay. This was a mistake. I should not have done this. I hate this, and I apologize.
I'm drowsy.
I am, though. I don't know. Like, this is gonna be a bit of a toughie. To get through the Isaac? Hell, to get to the Isaac? God damn it! Oh, I am Salt. I am Salt. I'm gonna turn into... I am Lot's wife. I turned around to see the destruction of Sodom and or Gomorrah. I'm not sure which one is the one that turned Lot's wife into a pillar of salt. But that is... I did the thing, I turned around, and now I am Salt. I hate it. Season Pass, Item Shop, Microtransaction Currency, the unholy trifecta that make up Fortnite-esque trappings, bound together with design to make you feel bad to not spend a dime. I don't like that. I don't... That sounds gross. Honestly. Well, that was a disappointment. We are going to come back, and I'm going to do a daily run, and we're going to see how well I face against however much of the world is awake enough to do a daily run right now. But before we do that, I'm going to take a stretch, have some orange juice, maybe a cigarette. Now, I'm doing the "Oh hi hungry, I'm Quill" joke at work, and now it's a reflex when I hear "I'm." Well, I am Salt, so you could do that. It wouldn't even be a joke. I will keep an eye on the screen because we don't have any mods. Not that I'm too worried, but you know, just to be safe. So if anybody needs me while I'm away from keyboard, just put an @ in chat. But I'll be right back. She's salty. She's just my style. She's salty. Salt all the while. Alright, I am back. Hidunda says he can be the pepper to my salt. Now, does that mean, like, are we gonna be, like, early boss characters in a old Square game? Because I feel like that's the thing. Oh, this is only going to Mom's heart? Okay. That's kind of a flex. Hopefully, I mean, this shouldn't be too difficult. I think we go with Popat. Popat's pretty good. Now, the thing with the dailies is there's usually, like, some gimmick or trick that you can pull to get really great points. And I'm not particularly good at that, so I'm just gonna play it like a normal run and hopefully that'll be fine. I'm probably gonna ship. Week's work starts tomorrow. Oh, you're gonna get paid. Nice. Please sleep well. Wake refreshed. Don't take any garbage from customers, because customers they can be jerks, and you don't need to take that. I mean, you can if you want to, but I would recommend not. Also, let's not die on the first floor.
Full health.
Ooh, that was nice. It does mean that we dropped out of WOB, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. We can always WOB it up in the boss room. Now, I kind of feel like we might want to grab that sharp key and not keep it, but just get the keys from it. Because I think the bonus we get from picking up consumables will cancel out the negative from picking up an item. And plus, like, 5 keys for 7 coins is... That's like a pretty good deal. It does mean that we're not gonna get a arcade on the next floor, but it's life. Oh, Wasby, no worries. As soon as I finish up this boss, I will read those 2 chonky messages. But yeah, like, if you got something to check out, I don't expect anybody's undivided attention for like 3 hours. That's a lot to ask. I had to leave to check out Obsessed with a Door That's Haunted by 243 Ghosts. Can confirm they do seem to be obsessed with a door that's haunted by 243 ghosts. Music was jamming, video good, title was accurate, 12 out of 10. I love it. And Quill says, my sister came back from a trip and saved me from myself by putting the diffuser that's been messing with my asthma outside. Did that solve the problem? And that's like a serious question. I mean, it seems like it solved the problem because you said that she saved you from yourself, but it also seems like, how does that work? Tired 243 ghosts, wired 13 ghosts. Now, Alice, gotta check. Is this the 13 Ghosts, the original William Castle? Or is this 13 Ghosts as in the Matthew Lillard, Tony Shalhoub vehicle? Because one of those is awesome, and the other is an artifact, and I will leave it up to you to decide which is which. It's both? That's definitely an acceptable answer. I'm not tracking downward anymore, so it seems to... Huh. I wonder why that would have done it for you. I mean, we do stand William Castle. Alice, you're not going to hear me disagree with that? William Castle is pretty gosh darn fancy. And that is the truth, Ruth. But I thought it would be useful to at least get confirmation. Quill says, I remember I had a slight cough for a year once, and that was the year I used a diffuser in my home. Okay. Also, that sounds pretty fucking awful. I've had quite long lingering coughs, but I don't believe I've ever had one that's lasted an entire year. He had that movie where he put a skeleton on the ceiling. He did. This is in fact a true thing. And that is amazing. Also had, what, he did the movie where, like, it had smell-o-vision? And he did the Tingler. Before Chuck Tingle did the Tingler. And that is... but, I mean, William Castle's Tingler was quite different. There was a lot less pounding in the butt. But there was tingling in the butt. Now that I think about it. He did make people's butts tingle. When you get that feeling, skeleton on the ceiling. I don't know, like, I'm not sure entirely what, like, melody line I'm supposed to use with that one. Like, it's dancing on the ceiling, right? Is that what we're going for? But it's been so long since I've heard that song, I honestly don't remember, like, how it goes. Oh, what a feeling, oh, oh, when you're dancing on the ceiling. That part I know. 'Cause, like, of course. When I was a very young child, I used to hold a mirror below my chin and walk around looking down at it so I could pretend that I was walking on the ceiling. I think I mixed up dancing on the ceiling with sexual healing. I mean, you know, they are very similar. Now, I'm not sure, Wasby, if I do that all the time is being said to Quill or said to me. Okay, so, right. That makes more sense. I was a little bit confused. But it felt like either of them could have been the case. Now, what if we have some sexual healing? I feel like that could be a thing. I was a weird kid, so, like, I think that's probably one of the less weird things that I used to do. I'm tempted to buy a saxophone. Wait, okay, so this is not a bit. This is like an actual thing. I'm tempted to buy a saxophone again soon. I feel like it's time. I love that. And Quill says, I decided I want to get a holly botanical diagram tattoo on my arm. That sounds really nice. That sounds like super duper cool. is that just like, is that something you have in mind, but you're not, you don't have like a set time frame, or is it something that you've got like, you want this done this winter, or? I do not want magic skin, but I'll use it once. I will regret this, but I will. This is shit. I hate it. What crap is this? Oh, fudge. Okay. Risco, stop fucking up. I do want to catch what Alice said. I recently watched Straight Jacket, and that sure was a movie. It has Joan Crawford as an evil old lady, one of like 3 William Castle directed movies in the subgenre of evil old women starring old Hollywood actresses. That does like seem like a whole thing for Castle. But not even like just for Castle. That seems like just a whole deep subgenre. Gonna make sure I'm good with my body hair situation. First, hold on a second here. This is an annoying room, so let me sort it. Because tattoos can get in the way of hair removal. Really, though? This is not a thing that I knew. But I guess that makes sense, now that you say it. Like, it is fucking with the skin. And you're probably not going to want to shoot lasers at something that's recently had about 1 billion needles jabbed into it. It was a big thing for a while. Some of them are actually quite good. I mean, some of them are pretty famous, yeah. Not sure about electrolysis, but for laser, you can't remove hair on a tattoo. Really, though? They usually won't go within 1 inch of a tattoo. Huh. Now, that's not a thing that I knew. That's an interesting thing to learn. I wasn't planning on getting any facial tattoos, but of course it's magic skin. Of course it's magic skin. Fuck you, magic skin. I don't want you anymore. It was a mistake to use you the first time. I regret it. I guess I'm just lucky I don't have a hairy chest then. 'Cause, that would suck. Okay, this room blows. I need this room to not. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Alright. Alright, Risco, just chill. Just chill. You can just... Oh, for fuck! Thank you. The luck, oh my god. The luck is real. Also, but this guy. Why, game, why do you have to fuck with me so much? I already fought this dude. Best one I've seen was Whoever Slew Auntie Ruth, in which has Shelley Winters in a Hansel and Gretel 70s Christmas horror movie with some of the best worst child actors. Holy crap. That sounds like a thrill ride. Does it have Billy Mummy? Although he wouldn't have been a child actor by the 70s. He would have been too old, I think. Oh, yes. Yes, this is a good idea. There is no way that this will come back and haunt me. Oh, yes, let me quick peep that. Oh, that is slick looking though. Are you thinking of getting it like full color, or are you thinking of getting it even more old-timey and have it in like sepia tones? Sepia tones? I'm never sure if it's supposed to be with a hard E or a soft one. Oh, fuck me sideways, right. What is... Oh, fuck. Oh, gosh. Oh, this is a mistake. Right, because we have... excitement is what we've got. This is exciting. I don't know how I like it. I don't fancy ours very much. If I go full color, it'll have to be more stylized. Sorry, I'm just kind of like, I'm just thinking about how that would look in my mind. But I've been looking into the spiritual history of Holly, and it's a cool planet. Well, now if I had a list of things I was not expecting to learn tonight, that would be kind of up there. I did not previously have any particular opinions about Holly, but I do now. It's considered to be the masculine counterpart of Ivy. I wonder how that anamorphed into what's generally considered to be a girl's name now? The same director did the amazingly titled Devil Dog, The Hound of Hell, which has the kids from the original Witch Mountain. I don't know, which mountain? The big tall one, I guess. I mean, you wouldn't want a hill and then call it a mountain. You know, you feel kind of silly about that. Girls got all the botanical names. Alright, so like regardless of the name's actual history or meaning, it's just like, oh, it's a plant name. Girl gets that. It's a 70s Disney movie. They got three movies and a 2000... Excuse me? It got a 2000 remake with The Rock. Wasn't Rock still wrestling in 2000? Like, wasn't he still doing the people's eyebrow and everything? Dang, so this is like early career for The Rock. I wonder if, like, this... Do you think that he resents that movie? Do you think that he would rather not ever hear about that movie again? Magic skin! Anyway, Holly was used as protection from Fae. It's supposed to trap them if they try to pass it, so it's put over entrances to keep the buggers out. That is really neat. Now I kind of want to hook myself up with some Holly. You know, just to be safe. I mean, the Fae are cool and everything, but I also feel kind of like maybe I should avoid them. I want to get a holly tree. I wonder if they're hard to care for.
The world.
The Fae aren't fun, but they could be cool. And we'll take that, if nothing else. I mean, so many things in this world aren't fun, so I don't feel like we should disqualify things just for that. They're not necessarily bad, but they're usually not worth interacting with. So, like, kind of like capitalism, honestly. This all sucks. I don't want any of this, but I do need to do boss rush for the points, so keyword there is risking. I mean, I think the keyword is capitalism, but risking is also a pretty keyword. Do you think the Fae would be landlords? They probably would be, wouldn't they? They'd probably be really douchey landlords, too. Some of them are. Really, though? I hate that. I'm not here for douchey landlords. The Fae can be territorial, but do they charge rent, is what I'm asking. Well, see, in that case, then I think that we definitely would want some holly. Os! Kronos! It is wonderful to see you. I hope that you're doing very well tonight. Hope that life is being kind to you, is not giving you any guff. As I believe we have established, guff is to be avoided. Are you heading to bed? Then I wish you a... Oh, I lost my sound. Actually, let me pause this so I can actually, like, say the thing. I wish you a very wonderful sleep. I wish you only good dreams. And I wish you non-asshole kids the next time that you have to deal with the kids. Or a greater ratio of non-asshole kids to asshole kids, because probably 0% asshole kids is maybe a bit to ask. Like, a bit of a big ask. But it was lovely spending time with you tonight, and thank you for teaching me about Holly. It's gonna be reality. It might be reality right now. I mean, I hope it is, but if it's not, it will be. Just you wait. Alice says, in Portugal, our Portuguese, like, elf fairy people are basically landlords that are also basically gremlins. I hate every word of that sentence, Alice. That sounds like the worst of all worlds. Because the gremlins are kind of jerks. They're the kind of people that would like suck you into a mailbox when you're trying to send your Christmas letters. Oh! I should say the thing that my mom always used to say when she would tuck me in. She would say, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bedbugs bite, snug as a bug in a rug. And I wish you all of those things. She made it sound a lot sweeter, but I was also like 6 years old, so, you know, there's that. But she really did say the snug as a bug in a rug, and, you know, that's kind of a feeling. That's a mood. I managed to beat Kingdom Hearts this time. Did you really, though? Like, did you really? Is there any such thing as beating Kingdom Hearts? Because aren't there, like, about 50 million games? And they all have non-standard naming conventions? The new Pokemon that everyone loves is based on them, probably. The one with the hammer? Because the one with the hammer is the one that I love. It's amazing. Oh my god, I hate that I was right. Because I don't want to think that the one with the hammer is a landlord. But... I knew about the secret boss, but what surprised me the most was that the game has like 4 or 5 different secret bosses. Kingdom Hearts, the original, was a square jam, right? Because that was definitely late 90s square style. That was very much like their thing. I don't know if they still do that, but... It's also it's a landlord that also kidnaps children. I mean, that's just rude. Honestly. Unless the children are assholes. In which case, you know, fuck them.
The fool.
That's only one of, like, there are 20 different versions of them. Okay. What? I'm just eating all of the damage and I hate it? This is uncalled for. Okay, we can do this. There's only 2 more floors. That's like no biggie at all. Excuse me. I don't mean to be yawning like this. It was another early morning though. Also, they smell grass. Is that a weird thing for them to do? Not metaphorically, they just like to smell grass. I mean, freshly cut lawns do smell pretty great, though. So I can't really hold that against them. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Look, Risco, you've got to stop just killing yourself. It's shameful. It's the kind of thing that losers do. You don't want to be a loser. You want to be a winner. Like, literally? You want to win this run? Oh, fuck's sakes! Please, though. I am begging you, play with more skill. Or burn! Burn in the depths of Bernie depths. Not the depths of Bernie Sanders, that would be very different. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I'm beginning to think, just maybe, Ipecac was not the right choice for this run. Oh God! No, we are just eating so much shit. It seemed like a good idea at the time. I am watching this run slip away from me, and it honestly it hurts. The pain that I feel right now is no joke. I don't even know what's going on, and I feel pain. You don't have a migraine, do you? Because those seem to be going around. What's going on is that I've got a item that shoots out explosives from my face, and that will hurt me. That will cause me to take damage. I also have an item that... I am dead. I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate it. I cannot catch a break this stream. I am breakless. That's okay. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna take a short break. I mean, of the variety where I take a stretch and have some orange juice, and then we're gonna come back, and then I'm gonna win a run. I don't know what character I'm gonna choose. Somebody who I don't suck at, and we're gonna win. It'll be a win, but give me like it be how it do. It does be that way sometimes. But that's okay. We'll be back with renewed energy in just 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Turkish. Alright, I am back. Also, blood. We're fans of the blood. I did know about I knew about the sharks being able to smell for quite a distance. Also, it reminds me of a panel in the comic, I think The Savage Dragon, where the Savage Dragon is fighting a giant shark person, and all the shark person can say is just blood, and it's just scrawled across all of the word bubbles. It's pretty amazing, and I love it. And I have yet to be able to find that again. The Savage Dragon was a cop, though, so that's not cool. He was a dragon person. Like an actual dragon who was an actual person. It was weird. It was the 90s. This is just how things rolled in the 90s. Now we are playing Tainted Bethany because the last couple of runs have really sucked, and Tainted Bethany is really fun. So hopefully this will be a successful run. If we can keep our wisps alive, because they are pretty fabulous and will be doing a lot of heavy lifting for us. Especially considering right now we've got one that's giving us a damage up. I got divorce papers, so that's pretty helpful. But because it is a wisp, we will only get the effect as long as the wisp is alive. Even if this run sucks, it'll be, at the very least, it'll be fun. It should be. Bethany can be a lot of fun. I have had Tainted Bethany runs that haven't really worked, but usually if you can get over the initial build-up, the character's gimmick is pretty powerful. So she's got that book in the lower right corner, and every time you use the book, you get one of these little purpley wisps that's dancing around us right now. Now the wisps will mimic an item's effect as long as the wisp is still alive. So if you can find ways to keep the book charged, you can just build up a pretty big army of wisps and just load up a ton of weird item effects. But the wisps do have HP, so you can get in situations where you lose all of that, like all in one go, if you're fighting a really bad bullet hell boss. But when Bethany works, like, she's weird and goofy. And I love that for us. Also, part of Bethany's, Tainted Bethany's gimmick is that she will charge spacebar items with red hearts. And red hearts are a pretty common drop. So you can be getting wisps on the regular with Tainted Bethany. And it's a hoot. I feel kind of a little bit hit and miss with the Tainted characters because some of them are a lot of fun and some of them are very much not. Tainted Bethany is definitely in the lot of fun category. Now, we do have Holy Mantle as a wisp, which means that we can go check out that curse room for free. And I like free. Free is a pretty good price. So let's quick peep that. No reason to leave food on the table. It was shit, but that's okay. Sometimes you're just gonna get that. And you know what? We respect it. Can't all be gems, I suppose. In Risk of Rain 2, I actually like playing Huntress the least. Now, that's interesting. Is it because she's such a glass cannon? Because she's very much a glass cannon. Do not take my wisps, little horn. You are very cute, but these wisps are for me. I noticed that the item build-up for Huntress is slower than the other characters I play. It can get pretty boring. Huh. Is it because, like, the specific items that you're looking for? Like, she has a smaller pool of items that make her work? I always just grab whatever's available, which is probably not the way to make a good build. Commando, for example, can synergize with a lot of items. Okay. Oh god. Don't take my wisps. I need these wisps. Don't take them. They are my pretties. Someday perhaps I'll be good enough at the Risk of Rain 2 to actually think of synergies for characters. But we are definitely not at that point right now. Although, honestly, if we're not at that point now, we're probably not going to get there. If we're going to be honest about it. Rudeness. Just uncalled for rudeness sometimes with this game. Oh, King Baby. That's honestly not very useful for us. But that's okay. Not every wisp has to be a good one. You just want a lot of them. Get all the wisps, let all the effects pile up. Eventually you start getting synergies just because you've got so many items. Ghost Baby. Why? Game, I feel like we need to have a discussion here. Game, you're being very weird about the item spread. I understand this is an RNG thing. I don't expect the game to always give me good items. I also don't expect the game to always give me bad items. But the spreads are very unusual. Would you like this coin? Please, eat this coin. You're just giving me the weirdest shit, game. I'm okay with it, but it's just very odd. You're being a weirdo. Like, little Gertie, why would you, what? Who does that benefit? Are there average little Gertie enjoyers out there? I suppose there must be. Like, every item has got someone who loves it. Ooh, Angel Room. Why, yes. Yes, I would love that. Eucharist? I would also love that. We could totally fight Megastan. That would be a nice way to capstone the night. This could be our run. We just need to get hooked up with a little bit more damage, and we could be, as the kids say, all good in this house. Yeah, Eucharist is slick. Eucharist means that we'll be getting only Angel Room deals from now on for the rest of the run, but we will get them every floor. And the Angel Rooms, they can have some good stuff in them. Not always. Sometimes it's trash. But the good Angel Room stuff is really good. Hell, I'd be happy even with, like, Angelic Prism, which isn't a great item. Oh, Claire, how you doing? Hope you are well. Hope life is not giving you any garbage. Only nice customers for Claire, please. Or I will demand to speak to Life's manager. I will burn down Life's house with incendiaries made from the lemons that Life has given Claire. Didn't want to get out of bed this morning. That's a mood. I understand that quite well. Is it? It's Sunday for you, right? Feeding cat. Don't let me stop you. Kronos, please. Monday morning. That's the worst. Well, I mean, depending on your days off. Mondays are actually my day off, so they're not, in fact, the worst, but 7 seals, that's pretty good. We can make 7 seals work. Now, the game said that it gave us 120 volt as a wisp, but I am not seeing any electricity from this, so I'm thinking that it's a lie? That was a lie. I hate that for us, because 120 volt is actually a lot of fun. Okay. Angry Fly, sure. That's a great item for us. I'm sure that's gonna work out really well. Angry Fly is gonna bring all the boys to the yard, and then I'm gonna have to be like, "Hey boys, could you get out of my yard? This is not a block party. I do not have a barbecue grill set up." And then the boys, they'll be very apologetic about that. They'll be like, "Oh shit, we're sorry. We didn't even notice. We should have cleared it with you first." I'd be like, "Yeah, but you know what? You're good boys. You're decent. You owned up to your mistakes." Ooh. No, because we always use the book. The book is always going to be missing a charge. So we actually get nothing from that. They're giving us every single fucking... I can't talk. What is word? They're giving us like every trinket in the game, and I don't know why. I didn't ask for any of these trinkets. Oh shit. Eden Soul? Fudge. That's not really what I wanted, but sure. Fine. We'll make it work. Eden Soul, thoughts arise like butterflies. Yeah, he don't know. Oh, we lost one of our floating eyeballs, I think. That's not good. I need those floating eyeballs. So he chases them away, yeah. Ooh, something in. He'll begin his life again, life again, life again. I realized today that 9 Inch Nails' Pretty Hate Machine is actually an 80s album. Came out in 89. And that just seems weird. I don't know how I feel about that. It's not specifically the fact that, like, oh, I'm old, but like, yes, I am also old. Uh, but it just like, Nine Inch Nails does not feel like an 80s band. It just feels really unusual. This is oldish news, but apparently the new JoJo starts this February. That's, I mean, that sounds good, but is it me, or is Netflix just like not promoting JoJo? Because it feels like they're not really promoting JoJo very well. Not an anime, an actual... Oh! Really, though? JoJo is going to be like the anime that never dies. And I love that, because I know that you enjoy it. So, is this... What part are they up to? Is this like... part 11 million? Is this part 9? I mean, that's pretty close to part 11 million. Honestly. Oh. Got good stuff. Love that. For the record, Part 8 started serialization in 2011? Holy shit! That's... like... That's a pretty long part. I would say that's quite possibly excessive. I feel like that's a little bit excessive. There's definitely like a certain level of ope there. As the kids would say, opium? Wait, no, opium is a thing. Opium is an actual thing. I was trying to think of like a copium joke. And then I just made a drugs reference. After part 6, JoJo switched to Ultra Jump, meaning the manga released monthly instead of weekly. Okay, that's a little bit better. It still seems like a lot. I mean, I feel like there are Spider-Man arcs that don't go that hard. Oh, that's true. That's a good point. As for anime, to be honest, we probably won't see a new JoJo for a very long time. Huh. Is that because the reception wasn't great? Because it seems like JoJo's kind of struggled a bit to find an audience because Netflix has been jerking it around. I don't know if that's just my impression or... but that feels like a thing. Mama! Mama! Mother, I am right here. Oh, it's not that. Part 7 takes place in a horseback cross-country race, so there are a lot of horses, and horses are notoriously difficult to animate. That's not exactly what I expected, but I don't know what I should have expected. But it wasn't that. UI... Hold on a second. David Productions is currently working on the UI anime that's going to be about 52 episodes. They're also a pretty small studio from what I understand. Okay. Okay. Again, game, I feel like we need to talk about the item spread. It's been kind of poop. From a butt. Actual poop from an actual butt. And I don't know, you don't need to be like that, is the thing. I figured that's what it was. Just say. New episode every week for a year? I mean, that's not that big a deal, is it? That's me being goofy, by the way. I know this is a very big deal. That's an awful lot to do. It just seemed like it would be funny to say that. Anime rarely does more than 24 episodes these days. This has been like just a teach disco things episode. Because I feel like I've been learning so much this stream. Quill was teaching us about Holly. Alice was teaching us about Landlord Faye. Like I'm loving this. I am here for this. Shonen anime still run long, but anything besides that, no. Is it a production costs thing? Or just studios are more gun shy these days? It's a capitalist thing. Okay. And I guess I figured it had to be. It feels like if something's getting fucked up, it's probably a capitalist thing. Poro! Pora, 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 pora! Both shonen is what sells these days, and most studios don't have staff to handle more than 20 episodes. Gotcha. Well, I would rather have fewer episodes than more dead staff members, so... Now, it would be super cool if they would hire more staff, but that's obviously not going to happen. Studios also work on 3 shows at the same time. Holy fuck. Oh, That reminds me, and I don't know why precisely, except maybe just the generalized we're talking about anime. There's a new Trigun, and it's out, and is it good? I've seen a couple pictures from it, and it looks neat, but... Oh, we get both of them? It's good. Nice. I have fond memories of Trigun. And I think a lot of folks have got fond memories of Trigun. It's doing its own thing, but good, and has some very good animation. I like that it's doing its own thing, that it's not like, let's replicate. Because honestly, what the fuck's the point of trying to replicate exactly? Oh, we are losing so many wisps. It looks like a PS3 game in anime form. Well, I mean, I am a fan of Little Big Planet, and Little Big Planet is a PS3 game, also in anime form, so, you know. I don't have any particular rationalization for why Little Big Planet is an anime, but it just is. The ending of the first episode is kind of genuinely great. I won't spoil it, but it's classic Taro. Like the potato? Is it a yam? Like the Nier guy. Okay, so like the end of the episode is just like it's all butts. Just lingering butt shots. Oh, the Nier? Okay, we're talking about something completely different. Oh my god. Okay, so I thought we were still talking about fucking Trigun. The Nier anime is probably one of the worst looking animes I've seen as of recently. Okay. Okay. Like... yeah, I was... that's on me. It's still pretty funny, but that's on me. I was trying to think, 'cause it's like, I didn't think that Yoko Taro had anything to do with Trigun. But I couldn't figure out, like, what the connection was. Oh shit, Tech X? Fuck me sideways. I will jam to Tech X. Oh, poop. Well, I'm glad at least that this run is a win. Anyway, I'm in Love with the Villainous is getting an anime coming out, so I'm very hyped for that. I'm in Love with the Villainous is, like, actual, factual, no joke, we have lesbians. I feel like I remember reading that as being a thing. It's also written by a trans author. I did not know that. That is pretty gosh darn cool. It's really good. Hey. This is me making the appreciative hey noise. Because I appreciate that. Oh. I should let... Oh... Oh, Blood Puppy, you've lost your cheeks. If you let Blood Puppy evolve to the third form, this thing has got, like, an ass that goes for days. It's really kind of disturbing. On account of it's just like a red wormy thing. It's kind of, you know, it's a lot to take in. Like, why is this thing so cheeked to the moon? Now, I don't think that we're going to have the opportunity to see these cheeks. Mega Stan, what are you trying to do? Are you honestly trying to just, like, breathe the giant blood laser on me? I don't... The Geneva Convention has a few things to say about that. Do you want to be tried in The Hague? You could be tried in The Hague. The Hague? You could be tried in either of those places. I don't want doorstop. Doorstop sucks. Fuck your doorstop. I have no head. Why do I have no head? What the fuck? What happened to my head? We had a head when we started this run. Now suddenly I don't have one. And I feel like that's kind of a problem. Game, are you Brian Usna? You have to tell us if you're Brian Usna. That's the law. Mega Satan, we all know you're fucked. So if you could just die so Disco could go to bed? Cause she's tired. This squirrel is tired, yo. I'm just tanking all the damage just so we can kill this thing quicker, and it's not working. It is in fact working terribly. This was a bad idea. We should rethink our strategy. Perhaps we should be using the strategy where we don't take any more damage. I feel like that would be best. We're down to 4 hearts. Thank you. Jerk. Thank you for not giving me the delirium path also, because that would have been terrible. Oh my god! Okay. We got one good run. We had some fun runs that were not ultimately good ones. But we did get a win, and it was a very decisive win. It was a solid win. We earned it. We win our runs the old-fashioned way. We steal them. But I am silly tired, and also it's that awkward, like, time where we couldn't do another run without going way overtime, so I am gonna put a bow on things here. Now, Wednesday will be Risk of Rain 2, and I've got the hiccups. Friday will be LBP, and then next week we'll be starting the LBP story mode. Yeah. I mean, Monday... Wait. Sorry. No, back up. Thank you, Kronos. Thank you for catching that. That was on me. No, you're 100% correct. Not Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday will be Risk of Rain 2. Friday will be LBP3. LBP3 community stuff. I know what happened, because Monday's my day off, and we stream on Monday. And then Wednesday is my day off, and for some reason my brain crossed those wires and was like, oh, ergo, we must stream Wednesdays. But we don't, and we haven't for years. So... Oh, Kettle! You caught us right at the end, but I am super glad that you did. It is wonderful to see you. I hope that you're doing very well today. I hope that life is not giving you any bullshit. Or at least no more bullshit than you feel like you can, you know, reasonably put up with. Just enough stress for growth, but no more than that. Also, I saw that you are getting into lifting and some physical care kind of stuff. I got a runny nose. I'm really sorry about that. It's kind of gross. And congratulations on that. I hope that it clicks with you. I hope that it's something that you feel like you can continue doing without having to force yourself to do it, like it's actually enjoyable. But I wish you best of... Like, my brain wants to say best of luck, but also best of health, but also Godspeed, which is really weird. Like, one of those things is not like the other. So, I'll just leave it up to you to pick the two that you want the best. Both of my toilets are back up. That's the bad kind of stress. I hate that. I hate that for you. That's definitely like a joy in quotes. Hopefully you get that sorted soon. I've never lived at a place with a septic tank, but I was present when we were demolishing a place and we had to dig out the septic tank, and it was gross. Says, thanks, I really enjoy lifting. The problem is consistency. That's a mood. I have periodically taken a stab at like having a more physical health regimen. Not like lifting, but just kind of basic stuff like calisthenics. But aside from like walking, I really can't seem to stick with it like on a a schedule I'm really doing this thing. So I definitely understand that kind of issue. Hopefully, I'm not gonna push because that's its own kind of cruddy pressure, but hopefully this clicks with you this time, and you do manage to work it into being a habit. Because usually, like, once you get it to be a habit, it's not too bad to stick with. We did morning walks, like, specifically, like, a route for morning walks for probably about, like, 5 years before we fell out of habit. It was a really nice morning walk. And I kind of want to get into that again, but that's why I'm talking in Discord. Hopefully talking to people makes me accountable to actually do it. I'm crossing my toes. These toes, which you can't see because I don't do a webcam, but I am actually physically crossing them right now. I could cross my fingers because I'm not actually using my hands right now. But this is the break. This is actually us starting to wrap up. We are wrapping up a little bit early tonight, Des, because I am a sleepy bitch. Like, seriously. I had a really, really nice day today, but it was like, when you're not a social person and you kind of spend a day hanging out with somebody, even if they're an amazing person, which this person is, and you really have a nice time, like, it is energy input. And I got to the end of the day, like, we were coming back because they know that I've got streams, and I was yawning, and I felt so shitty. I wanted to be like, please trust me, this isn't you. I am just exhausted. I've had a wonderful time, but it's left me completely exhausted. So we are putting a bit of a bow on it. I was just doing the schedule before we do the actual closing. Kettle says, I'm doubly glad I managed to catch you. I just wish it was for a better reason. One day I will be up for reasons that aren't bullshit, but I'm always glad to catch you when you can. I thank Kettle, like, that means a lot. And I do hope that we have a morning where you're up just because your body feels like being awake and not because you're literally sorting shit right now, which is, because that's like a crappy reason to wake up, but it'll happen, and we can share a nice cuppa. I can have a cup of orange juice so that I could actually sleep, and perhaps a cup of coffee for you. I don't remember if you're a coffee drinker. I try to keep these details, but like, then my brain meats go fluey. But I am gonna put a ribbon on things here. Everyone, I had a wonderful night tonight. It was very nice, even if the Isaac runs were not complimentary. It was complimentary hanging out with all of you. I will ask you, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves. Whatever it is that your body is asking for, it probably needs it. So give it to it. Give the thing that your body needs to your body without feeling shame for doing that thing. It's an awkward way to phrase it, but I feel like it's important, because sometimes, like, you need a nap in the middle of the day, and then your brain and society will be like, what the fuck is wrong with you that you're sleeping? But maybe, like, you really needed that sleep. So if that's what your body's needing, you know, try to get it. Drink coffee, but caffeine's not my friend. I will talk to you later. You have a wonderful night. I'm gonna sleep like the dead. But I love all of you, and I am rooting for your best lives, but I do gotta go. So from me, Risco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.